What up, Grad Club? This is a great venue for comedy. Always happy to be here. That was a joke. Things have been going well for me lately. I quit drinking recently. Even more recently, I started drinking again. Feels good to have an entirely unjustified self-esteem again. Being a non-drinker really complicates your life, man. A lot of new decisions you have to start making. Like, for example, when I was not drinking, I would have to decide when to go to sleep. Mill Street doesn't support that joke either. Please tell your children to drink responsibly. It's funny because your kids aren't supposed to drink at all, right? Yeah. So I stopped shaving a few months ago. See, what happened there was I decided I wanted to stop having sex. And I figured this would be the easiest way to accomplish that. Masturbated using baby oil earlier today. Which was a little odd because, like, I don't know, kind of made me think about babies. Masturbating is great, but it can be awkward sometimes. I remember one time my mom walked in on me when I was masturbating, which was weird because she doesn't normally take the bus. Whenever people find out I do stand-up, they always want to know if I was funny when I was a kid. And I'm like, well, I was, but not on purpose, really. My classmates would come up to me and be like, man, that bit where you just eat glue all class is fucking hilarious. Be like, what are you talking about? Glue is awesome. You tried this shit? Grab a spoon, bro. So I'm a single man. Oh, yes. And it's like I always say, women are like buses. Many of them will not reply to my texts. Been a few months now since my girlfriend broke up with me, and I know I need to move on. My friends are always asking why I'm not dating other girls. And I'm like, well, I would, but it's hard, you know? Because, like, they have to let you. The interest in 4'2" amateur comedians is not what you would imagine. Whenever I take the Greyhound, I always look for the hottest girl on the bus to sit beside. Not because I want to talk to her, but because I know she won't want to talk to me. And nobody likes to talk to somebody on the fucking Greyhound, man. Some guys have this spark with women. It's amazing. My playa friends are always telling me that my problem is that I try too hard, right? They say the trick with women is to just not give a fuck. It's good advice, I think, but it's incomplete, right? Because you kind of have to pick and choose what you do and don't give a fuck about. Never in your life are you going to hear a group of women sitting around being like, oh my God, have you seen John lately? That guy hasn't showered in weeks. I know. He smells like shit. I think I saw him masturbating on the bus the other day. That guy doesn't give a fuck. So sexy. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I tried the online dating for a while. That didn't fucking work. I think the way you know that the online dating websites aren't very good is the fact that all the advertisements on the online dating websites are advertisements for other online dating websites. I saw this one ad, it said, looking for an Asian wife? I'm thinking, yes. Find her at asianbeauties.com. And the thing I liked about this ad is it's kind of ambiguous, right? Because I'm thinking, is this someone who could potentially be my Asian wife in the future? Or is this someone who is currently the Asian wife of someone else? A lot of ambiguity in advertising. Saw this ad on the bus the other day. It said, considering suicide? We can help. Kind of ambiguous. Also saw an ad for cancer research. What it was, it's this girl with a basketball, and she's standing down at the free throw line like this, right? And the caption said, "Shoot for the cure." All I could think was, man, that is a lot of pressure. We live in a digital age. A friend of mine said to me, he said, man, I've got 4 credit cards, and each one of them has a different 4-digit PIN number that I have to memorize. I said, this is why I'm a communist. 4 times 4 numbers, that's like 10 fucking numbers. Vivo la revolutiono, man. So I did eat glue in both math and Spanish class growing up. You do have to keep that in mind. A friend of mine got his dog neutered. I don't know if you know about dog neutering, but what it is they cut the dog's balls off. I always wonder how this tradition got started. I like to think it was some guy who was like way too possessive of his dog. Found out his dog went out and fucked some other dog and was just like, that bastard! I'm gonna cut his balls off. He is my dog. He should only have sex with me. My name is Jonathan James. Thanks, guys.